OKKO.
What's up?
What up, everyone?
I always want to say my name.
Uh,
I'm Dylan.
I'm Cameron, but I'm gonna say it's Atomic Bravo. I'm just gonna commit to Bravo for a while. I mean, Cameron, Atomic Bravo. I don't know. Eventually, over time,
It always says
our
It
stuff
says atomic
right here.
right here.
So should I just stay with the
Just
Bravo?
right here. You can do whatever you
It's
want.
so weird.
Mine right here says just Dylan EU Banks, EU or EW instead of EU. Just because that's
Ew,
my
Banks.
Twitter. Yeah, like
Ew,
I'm gonna
Banks.
probably end up changing my gamer tag again to that.
Dylan Eubanks.
Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, better than Cthulhu, which is everyone says Cat Hulu.
I know. It's. I don't know how I didn't see it coming. I guess I just assumed everybody liked Cthulhu as
I
much as
think
me.
you also expected everyone to read.
Right. I did do that. I expect a lot from people, and I should expect less.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, that's kind of on me. It's okay, and I'm sorry to you. You know what I mean? I guess.
We're sorry, guys.
You guys are killing it. To be honest, you guys have done very cool things. The amount of like support we've had already is very cool. Just from like the FGC and stuff already, and just subscribers on YouTube. So, thanks everybody. And if you're watching the video and you haven't subscribed, just do it.
Just smash that like button and hit subscribe, you know.
Yeah,
It's your boys.
it is Sheboygans.
It's your boys, you know. Like, we're out here doing the hard work for you.
I'm not doing a whole lot ATM. I mean, I feel like maybe I am. The
I mean,
whole
you're
reason
doing
why
this.
they're edited is because
This guy, it's
of-
not me.
Not yet. I'm gonna teach you though.
Eventually.
Yeah, but you are out on the streets, out on the town.
I am out in the streets.
Yeah. And I mean, I will be soon. I guess next year when it happens.
In the
again.
streets playing Street Fighter. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, as you knew, if you watched our last episode, we had Richard on the show, and if you didn't watch the last episode, you definitely should.
I was going to say that. I'm
Yeah.
glad you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
That
haven't seen
whole
it,
thing.
here we go. If you haven't seen last week's episode,
Check it out. Just check it out.
yeah,
To see what King of the Sticks is about, because that's what we're going to be talking about today, is my King of the Sticks experience. So if you don't know what that is it's a tournament. It's a regional tournament ran by Richard Hutchins and Game Over Entertainment, and it's a regional held in Oklahoma. And typically King of the Sticks is held in Tulsa at TU, but you can get a ton of information about it in our last episode.
yep,
So
yeah. I think I don't know. I thought there would be more for me to say right there, but there wasn't.
oh,
And it
I
was
mean,
all said on the last episode.
you want to do a quick rundown? Can I get that rundown, Jim?
I got a rundown.
The hell is a rundown? I don't know if you remember that from The Office.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Jim just doesn't.
He
wanna
hasn't.
ask.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
no idea.
Okay. So, yeah. Tell us how it went. 'Cause you finished top 8.
Top 8, made the top 8. I was nervous I wasn't going to.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, there is no footage of top 8. We couldn't stream it. Capcom did make an unfortunate change to their tournament rules like last year, where you have to have a license to stream a tournament. And they didn't have a license and didn't want to risk getting flagged.
So Capcom wants more money to stream the game they didn't finish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's, 5 years to finish.
Right.
4.5, 5.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know why they made that change. It's pretty annoying. It makes it.
It's money.
It's money. Yeah. It was like, oh, come on, Capcom. Like, you're doing all this cool stuff and you pull this shit. Oh, well. But, all in all, the tournament, for what you go for anyway, was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Made 5th out of 22 entrants. Should have got 4th. That's a whole story. Your boy forgot frame data. I also tried to play Balrog a couple times, which is a huge mistake because even though he's been my main the entire time, I dropped him like a month and a half ago.
Right.
And I'm a very rhythm player. It was about a month ago, and I just haven't played him at all.
Right.
And as you guys know, like 2 weeks ago, I got an hitbox. So it was
a video on that, by the way.
We're gonna have a video on that.
We've got two controller videos coming out. We've got the hitbox and then the 8-bit Do arcade stick.
And I'm assuming most of you know what a hitbox is or seen one. It's it's like based like a stick, but it has, instead of a stick, there's your buttons, right? It's your up, down, left, right, up. It's left, down, right, up on your directions, and you got all your kicks and punches on the other side.
Yeah.
I was 2 weeks old. I wasn't very confident in it, but long and behold, I literally got every single win on a hitbox with Guile.
That's cool.
Which, that was dope. It was a reinforcing thing afterwards, and I was happy with my result because I was literally playing a new character on a new controller, and I had some really like good matches and like proved that I could play Guile in a tournament. Yeah. So,
where did your did you get him to diamond?
No, I'm at platinum right now.
Oh, okay.
So that's actually been funny too, is like when I did get the hitbox, I was at Ultra Gold playing him on the pad, and then I got smacked all the way down to like almost like before Ultra, is it super? It's I was like super silver almost. And then, after the first week, I was starting to get it down. Couldn't really do anything still, but was like getting it down. And then this past like week and a half, it started to click.
Yeah.
And so I popped myself all the way to platinum. Nice. It was like a struggle to get back into Ultra Gold for some reason. I got into Ultra Gold and I got to platinum in one day.
Nice.
And then I'm almost going to hit super plat.
Yeah.
And then now it's kind of just working out the kinks of playing Guile, which... It's weird because like I was talking to all the players about it at the tournament, and the biggest problem I have is just being more patient with Guile. Like, you're not actually playing to close out a game. You're playing the whole 99 seconds, and that is a very, 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 very stressful thing to do.
I hate playing Guile. He's one of my least favorite people to play against. Because I feel like you can't get in on him, or you just get flash kicked. Yeah,
the only way you can really tell you can jump in on Guile is when he starts to move backwards, because like he can no longer flash kick out of moving backwards. He has to be crouched to do so. Like, he can throw out certain buttons to where he can cancel out a flash kick, but he can't be like moving backwards and then flash kick at the same time.
So I guess it's less flash kick. Well, don't you have to charge flash kick?
Mm-hmm.
So when you cancel into a flash kick or a
boom,
a boom headshot, do you just like hold back for the frames that one move is like? So you throw out like a heavy punch.
Mm-hmm.
And so do you hold back through the whole frame?
Oh,
of the
yeah.
heavy punch, and that's how you do it.
You can be charged right there. It only takes about like 2 seconds to get your charge.
Right.
So like that's when you see me play, I can throw a boom, right? And then when that boom is gone, boom again. Right. Because you're charged. Like the game,
you essentially go back, you're holding back, forward punch, and then as you hit the punch you hold back to do it again.
You just keep it there, and on hitbox you just your finger just stays there.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. The only time it gets confusing is like jump cross ups, and I'm just not there yet because you have to like switch your fingers over to block. So you have to like, you're jumping this way, and then you got to switch your fingers over to like in the right position.
Right.
So yeah, in the same thing goes for boom flash kick, right? But it depends on what boom he's throwing out. If he throws a light boom, don't jump. And the light boom is like the super slow one.
Right.
Like, so he can use it as a shield. Yeah. He can literally dash up behind it. And it's like, well, if you jump, and here's the thing about, if it's a good Guile, they can probably anti-air with crouching heavy fierce, but it's still like work to get it done. But like a lot of Guile players like to use the light boom to bait them into jumping, because the same thing is like you throw your boom, but you're just holding down back.
Right.
And then when they jump, flash kick.
Right.
It's just get fudged, stay out of my skies. I'm a part of the Air Force. My name is Guile.
Right.
That's all I do is protect the skies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've never seen him in an airplane.
That's Street Fighter 6 fixed that for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a stage where each round in the first round he comes out of his fucking jet, and in the Street Fighter 2 movie, if you watch it, he's flying.
Okay.
He throws down.
Okay.
He's just always trying to kill Bison.
Right. So in the Street Fighter movie, where is it, the live action movie?
No.
Where he's played as
Jean-Claude Van Damme, coked up Jean-Claude Van Damme, mind you. Dude was on a
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No, was it Jean-Claude? Did I say it wrong?
No, I said a coked up Jean-Claude.
Oh,
Van
yeah.
Damme. It's just Jean-Claude.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's a little tidbit for you if you don't know it. This is just random movie facts from Dylan over here. Jean-Claude Van Damme was originally going to be the Predator.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do remember this. And
the
what
costume was so bad, it was atrocious.
Wait, he was going to play the Predator?
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
The reason why he didn't is because you wouldn't have been able to see him. There's you wouldn't have been able to see his face.
Oh, was he mad about that?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Of course he was.
Yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme is or was, I don't know if he's still alive, is or was a huge bitch. And what's funny is he was like, oh, it's uncomfortable to wear this suit. No one's ever going to see my face. And then the guy who they ended up getting to play the Predator, they completely changed the suit to make it look way better. And you do get to see his face because he was one of the helicopter pilots that flew in Arnold Schwarzenegger's team to fight the Predator. He's the co-pilot of the helicopter. So next time you see it, the guy who turns around to talk to them, that is the guy who plays the Predator. And he took Jean-Claude Van Damme's job and did it way better.
Turned it into a iconic series.
Yeah, and then what's even cooler is if you play Predator Hunting Grounds, there is the I think it's the alpha skin or the ancient skin.
Oh, is it
And it's Predator, and he's wearing all these bones.
Oh.
Those bones are taken from the original Predator costume.
You need to see the new Predator.
Yeah.
Because that costume is pretty hard.
Yeah.
It's one of the original Predators. Oh.
But yeah, so that's a little tidbit for you. He did a shitty job playing Guile, and then also
he had two good movies, Bloodsport and The Quest. No one ever watched The Quest, by the way. No one. Bloodsport, everyone knows Bloodsport. But other than that, you have him in so many B-tier movies because he wanted to be Steven Seagal so bad.
Which is wild because Steven Seagal is...
bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
His acting was... If you go back now, okay. Anyway, we're going to turn this into a whole movie podcast. Right. This is what we do, is we can talk about anything. Back to King of the Sticks. Yeah. So I got 5th in Street Fighter. Unfortunately, I couldn't get into any other games. It would have been cool to at least try and play MK, but due to adulting and all that stuff, couldn't do that. But from a spectator experience, it was a lot of fun. We will try and include videos and graphics and pictures
and stuff.
They had a few big main stages for people to play on. DBZ was going on for most of the time I was there, so you could see DBZ in the background.
I've almost got DBZ on the Switch 1,000 times.
Don't.
I know, but I've almost gotten it because it's $10.
Well,
I found it for $15.
It actually might be fun for you to have because you're not gonna play it online, probably. Yeah, it's a really good arcade fighter because you can just fucking mix teams up all day.
Yeah.
And the combos are pretty simple, right?
It's
outside of
it's literally just
if you're trying to do pro combos, of course, they're going to have some difficulty. Right. But if you just want to hop in and have a fun little fighting game experience, it's a lot of fun.
I remember I played it one time, and it was like a very weird circumstance. But yeah, this guy was over at a house.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, and he was like, hey, do you want to play DBZ? And I was like, absolutely. Yeah, this is a very awkward situation. Let's play DBZ. And it was really cool. I mean, he beat my ass, like, so bad. But it was in one of the stints where I was actually playing Street Fighter 5 a lot, and I was playing Cammy a lot.
It was a different game, too.
Oh, yeah. But I was like, well, do you want to play? I was like, I don't really play like this. I've never played this. I play Street Fighter. And he was like, oh, we'll play Street Fighter. And then we just went back and forth.
Oh, you beat his ass in Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool, though. I love the graphics of Dragon Ball Z Fighter.
It's a really pretty game.
Yeah.
Very pretty. Mm-hmm. Very accurate to DBZ. I do know it's still going on. Like, obviously, it's still alive. I do know a lot of people don't like it as much anymore because they kind of made some really weird changes that people don't like.
Like what?
I don't know the exact details, but it's now referred to as a party game.
What?
Yeah, because they made stuff really easy for you to like. There apparently really is no neutral in the game, and there's like no true Oki now. Like there's just a lot of ins and outs that like a lot of like fighting game people don't like anymore about it, because like it's not like it's really hard to go in depth on it now.
That's so weird that they would do that to that game.
I mean, it's not dead. Surprisingly, it's still not dead. Yeah. Like,
it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you think about it. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z Fighters has been around for a minute.
It's been around longer than MK11.
Yep. Let's just go ahead and double check that. It definitely came out before MK11.
Where are you going?
I gotta get something. I'm so sorry.
You know that you can just flip these up.
Oh no. Just...
What?
My bag is right here.
What?
That's the most classic thing I can do, guys.
Wow.
That is me in a
walked
nutshell.
Off.
Walked off to look for something that is right next to me. I didn't look next to me for some reason. I just looked around. So, right. DBZ Fighters release.
Are they going to do a second one?
I'm assuming so.
Are there any talks about that?
No. I mean, oh yeah, it was January 13th, 2018.
Wow. That's awesome.
MK11, I think was 2019. Yeah. April 23rd, 2019.
Wow.
MK is still doing like okay. Like what's weird is like it did die, right? It died. Mm-hmm. Like it just seemed like it completely disappeared, and that is definitely on NRS.
Right.
NRS just kind of dropped the ball on a lot, but who knows why.
They've got that mobile game they're going to release.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
They didn't release anything for the anniversaries either, which everyone thought was weird.
Really?
For the MK1, MK2, and MK3 anniversaries. Man. People were like, can we at least get a remaster or a port or something on the PS4? No. None of that. So who knows what the fuck they're up to. And
hopefully something really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors. MK12, Injustice 3. No one really wants Injustice 3 though. Like only the die-hard Injustice fans, which I'm happy for you and everything, but come on.
I played Injustice 1 and it was fine.
Yeah, but MK over Injustice?
Oh, absolutely
it
not.
Is it?
No.
Yeah,
No,
Injustice
Hold
over...
on. What I'm saying is I played the first one and it was fine.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. It's they're good games.
The second one and I was like, I'm good. I don't think I care about this.
I think it also would be different if MK11 got finished.
Right.
It did not. And so people really want a finished MK game now. So MK12 would be tight, but honestly, we don't know what NRS is up to because they broke their entire life cycle. It was like every year, like 2 years, they'd release a new game. From from MK9 to Injustice, I think that was a little bit of a time jump. But from Injustice 1, it was MKX. So Injustice 1, MKX, then Injustice 2, MK11. And then it is way over we're over the 2-year mark. It's officially been 3 years.
Yeah.
3.5 years. But here's the thing. There's no communication by Ed Boon. There's nothing on Twitter from the NRS, like NRS Twitter from Tyler Lanslow, which is like the community manager. Nothing.
Yeah.
And that was a huge bummer to the NRS and MK community, because it's like, well, like, what? We know this game isn't finished. Yeah. Like there was a leaked email of Ash Williams that he never got released.
We talked about that last episode.
Yep. So, and then there was a few other things, like you can just tell, like by playing the game, it's like there's things that are missing.
Yeah.
And I think that left a bad taste in people's mouths, and they want another MK. There was another rumor. There's 2 rumors. Another 2 rumors was DC versus Marvel, which also can mean MK versus DC again.
Right.
And then they can make that 10 times better now. And then there was the X-Men versus Marvel rumor.
X-Men, they're in Marvel.
Yeah, but there's enough, like, Marvel and the fighting game community is different in the X-Men, if that makes sense. Like there's an X-Men versus Street Fighter game.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Right.
But it was one of those things, like Marvel is like, you got Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah.
They could have like a whole thing of like just X-Men characters that would make people happy, and then a whole thing of like Marvel characters. Right. Because the X-Men is so unique, right?
If they did MK versus X-Men, that'd be cool. Like, if they were like, we're gonna do an X-Men versus Marvel game, I'd be like, pass.
No, I would immediately buy that.
It
would be a weird name.
It's just, I don't know.
Oh, I would immediately buy that. I'd be picking Cyclops up so fast. Are you serious?
Cyclops is so lame.
Okay, dude.
Like Cyclops.
Okay.
He's the lamest X-Men.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He's very lame.
He's cool though. He's great. He's saved a lot of people's lives. He saved Wolverine's ass many a times.
His ass, and Wolverine killed him and the rest of the
So
X-Men.
you think Toad is cool?
Cool. Toad is not a part of the X-Men.
He's a villain of the X-Men.
Right. That's different.
He's a mutant though.
That's not what I said. I said
of the X-Men.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Who cares, bro? Rogue is so basic, but she has the coolest power. But okay.
I don't care. I don't know.
The only cool thing that happened with Rogue is that she literally destroyed Scarlet Witch. Like, she manhandled Scarlet Witch because she was just like, hey.
yeah, let me
I can fly now.
It's pretty cool. I mean, Cyclops has some cool sunglasses, I guess.
If you play Marvel vs. Capcom, you'll understand why I like Cyclops.
I played it.
He's so fucking cool, dude. He's like, bing, 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 bing. Like, get on me, dude. Here's this like giant flash kick too.
I don't know. I've just always thought that he was a big dork.
He is a dork. I mean, that's cool. Like
he's like the quintessential. Well, actually,
not everyone can be Wolverine, okay, or Xavier.
I really like Gambit, but that's just me.
Gambit's always forgotten though.
I love him. I don't know why. He does just throw cards and have a cool staff.
No, he's just never had like a limelight. You remember like there was like supposed to be a Gambit movie that never happened.
Yeah, I mean he was like cool in the TV show, but I don't know.
He's just never had his light to shine. In my opinion, the coolest. I mean, you can't really. Depends on how you want to go about this. The coolest mutant within the X-Men universe is Magneto. It is not even a competition.
Yeah, Magneto's tight.
And they haven't even gone into a quarter of his actual power, like from the movies. Like he is ridiculously strong. But like in First Class, that was so good.
Yeah. So King of the Sticks, though.
Yeah, King of the Sticks was great. They had all sorts of games there. So it was MK11, DBZ Fighters, the newest King of Fighters. There was BlazBlue. Even though with the BlazBlue thing, it kind of shot itself in the foot, or King of the Sticks kind of shot itself in the foot.
What happened?
So they ran it on a computer setup, and I think like it was one of those things where they rented the equipment and they were told it was like tournament ready, but they didn't go all the way through it or detail it out or iron it out, because you already know, like, gaming on a PC, anything can go wrong, right? Like from the graphic settings, from quality to cables not working when you plug them in. So that's very important to a fighting game, because you need the game. Like, you need a 60 frames per second game.
Right.
We good here?
So what's funny is they're both set to mic 1. So.
Uh-oh.
So here you go, everybody.
Oh,
My
no.
mic sounds way better now.
Oh, yours does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, me? Uh-oh.
No, it's you. It's been your mic the whole time. Yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't fuck things up too much.
I mean, it'll sound bad until now. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
I've listened to plenty of podcasts where that happens.
Yeah, I'm sure there's. What's funny is I can do a little something, but
A little something.
yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, guys, we're still new.
Yeah, that's true.
Hopefully, we still get another 11 of you just on our average. And still thank you for everybody. Don't unsubscribe, please.
I don't think that that's gonna happen.
Hope not. Someone's like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
No, it's okay. I really wish I would have got to go, but man, I had a busy week. I got a new dog, which is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
But I am excited to like start going to tournaments again. I just I need to practice with this more, but there's a whole other episode that's going to come out about the one thing that I don't really like about the fight stick, because it does suck to rock and roll that.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, but it's all good.
I got lucky at King of the Sticks because I was like, man, I'm not used to playing this with in my lap, but I was able to put it on a table and play. So
that's cool.
Helped out a lot.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's the only thing I'm really worried about, other than I'm already bad on a hitbox.
Right.
And I was like, and then I got to play on my lap. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, it was seriously a lot of fun. Like, I was just really excited to see everyone again. There was a bunch of people I haven't seen in a long time. And it was great. Like, all the, like, a lot of the strong people from, not everyone, but some strong people from like Dallas, Kansas, and around Oklahoma were there. Giyu, who is like a ridiculously good jury, has been winning a lot of like online tournaments, doing super well with within the CFN stuff. He was there, and I actually found out he lives in Lawton.
Okay.
But he smoked everyone and won the tournament. So. He did get put in the losers by a guy named Cheeps. Cheeps is really cool. Cheeps EX, if you want to check him out. Met him at our last tournament, and through them and talking through the tournament and stuff, I was able to be put into another fighting game group chat that is full of strong players.
Yeah.
And that's why we kind of do these things and go out, and, it's more about winning a tournament.
Right.
For me, at least, I have the luxury and the privilege of doing so. I do know a lot of people that feel the same way, and that's just like genuine love for the FGC.
Right.
And that, I got to talk to a lot of people I haven't seen in a while. I got to like promote the channel. I got potential people that want to come on. Got to see a lot of cool hitboxes. I got to see the Vitrix hitbox in person. It is nice. It is huge,
so
though.
Do you think that it's moving more towards hitbox?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think it's like, it's just the new hot thing right now. It's just one of those things where, like, I think a lot of people wanted to change on something. Because, like, playing on a controller or playing on your stick for so long, like, it's what you're used to, right? But sometimes you see something new and flashy and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
The thing with hitbox is it's very, I would say more charge players are attracted to it.
Gotcha.
Than regular, like, like your Shotos or your like traditional inputs. From what I've seen, charge players love the hitbox. Now, that doesn't mean that other people don't use it. There are plenty of people that don't play charge that use it. But I think it initially brings charge players over because it can enhance your charge play.
Yeah.
Because it can be really hard being accurate on a pad or a stick being charged because of all, especially with the stick, because it's really hard to go from like left forward straight.
I have an easier time on stick doing charge because the character that I like to play is a weird mix character where he does charge and like 360s. So like with that on a stick, that's a lot easier because really, I mean, it's really about how you hold your stick. It's a lot easier to just do that. On a pad though, I don't like it.
This usually pertains to like pro play, right? Mm-hmm. So like with pros, they are moving so much and so well that when they do go, like, because you're constantly doing this, right?
Yeah.
And
right.
so like when they want to do their charge, they will accidentally roll.
Yeah.
And there's no charge, right? And you lose everything. And that's why a lot of charge players switch over. Like Daigo even switched over. Daigo, Umahara, the Beast even switched over to Hitbox because it's better for Guile.
Really?
Now, it's interesting, though, is I tried to play Balrog on the Hitbox, and I just did not like it. There's a lot of stuff I just did not feel comfortable doing on the Hitbox, and it just was too much work. Just wasn't worth the trouble. But, yeah, I mean, there was a lot of hitboxes there.
Yeah.
For sure. And then what was cool is, like, I was thinking about getting the Vitrix, but it was, like, really expensive, and I didn't want to get something like that for my first time and potentially not like it.
Yeah.
But I will love to have one in the future. It's bigger than your stick.
Oh,
like,
wow.
It's bigger than your stick, and the buttons are, like, right in the middle, so you can kind of rest your buttons on the hitbox itself.
Gotcha.
It is big.
I'm just going to put this here because we keep mentioning it. So.
It is, like, the Vitrix hitbox is probably, like, this much longer.
Damn.
And a little, like, this much wider.
Dude, real quick, I found a Blitz 2000 stand-up arcade, one of those flashback arcade machine things.
The tiny ones?
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
It's a four player.
Oh.
No, I didn't get it. It was like $500.
Oh, I need one.
It's at Costco. It's very cool.
I need one.
Yeah,
they had MK2 and Pac-Man setups like that as well. It was really cool. They had other stuff for people to do, and that's another thing is like it wasn't just games, or it was in a way, but it wasn't just tournament games. There was things for kids to do. There was things for other people to do that were out of the tournament. There was like people selling stuff,
vendors and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say vineyards,
selling wine,
veneers.
Yeah, veneers.
Yeah, I need those teeth.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, like we even got some cute stuff that because actually my girlfriend knew two people that she used to work with there that were selling like these really cool 3D printed things they did. So I got like a 3D printed Darth Vader mug.
Sick.
That I'm never going to drink out of because it's 3D printed. Yeah. But it's really cool to have.
I really want, like, so I paint miniatures a lot. Like, I don't know. That's the thing that I'm really good at.
So you want a 3D printer?
Well, I've talked to, like, some friends of mine, or, like, one of my friends, and we might go halvesies on one. But, like, I paint, like, Battletech miniatures and stuff. I really want to 3D print smaller like you know Street Fighter characters so that I could paint them.
Yeah,
because I would love to do that and just like sell those at like you know.
Now I will say, going into the 3D printer business, from what I understand, it is a bitch to get started. As in, like, unless your friend knows how to use one already.
Oh, there's anymore like. I know so many people that know how to use them. Like it's I would just
I've just seen so many people get so frustrated with them.
Oh yeah.
Because you have to know all these like things to get exactly what you want. Mm-hmm. And like you have to like go down the measurements, right? Yeah. Like
I would just love to paint a little Alex. I think that'd be so cool. Little kin and reuse.
What would be cool too is you could do alternate colors.
Exactly.
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
Like you could have the classic yellow kin.
Yeah, I would do it for really, I just want to do it so I can paint them, and then if I have a bunch of them, then it's just like, okay, I'll probably just take these to a tournament and sell them for like $5 a piece or something.
You can always make perlers.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Perlers are cool. I like going to them and seeing the people that make the perlers. I've only known one person to make perlers, and it kind of consumed their whole life. So don't let that happen. But I still have
Don't
that.
let that
one.
happen with anything, please.
Right.
Gambling,
Gambling perlers, they're like one and the same.
alcohol.
Yeah. But okay. So we're coming down to it. I have a video that I want to show you. And before I show it to you, I want to tell you guys that if you have a clip, we want to start showing like clip of the week essentially. And I'm going to be on our Twitter all the time. So if you like don't follow our Twitter, go follow our Twitter. It's just at OKKO Fighters. That's it on Twitter. Go follow us and just tag us in like your just gnarly ass clips, because I want to see them. We're gonna watch them. We're gonna talk about them. But yeah,
And this is for mostly OK players, please, especially if you live in Oklahoma. I'm bringing the mic all the way up here because you should know by
true.
now. This is for you.
Okay, so this is not an Oklahoma player. This is Lootbox Hero playing he's playing King of Fighters, and I've never played King of Fighters, and seeing the health bars on this clip is bananas. So
A classic will
Yeah.
it kill.
so we're gonna watch this real quick.
I wonder if this is anchor character, because anchor characters do more damage too.
Okay. Look at this.
Maybe someone in our chat will be able to explain it too.
Yeah.
Still going.
74 hits, dude. What is that?
I have no idea how cough works. I just know that was like literally only a quarter of his life was gone, and that guy got hit once. And I think he
Not even a quarter of his life, dude. It looked like he got hit like 2 times total.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, this is a different one.
Yeah. I mean, that is absolutely disgusting. I just have no idea what's going on in this game.
Yeah.
No, like people told me to pick it up, and I'm like,
Yeah. No thanks.
It's so much work.
That is wild. Anyway, okay, so send us your clips.
And then I wanted to touch up on a few more things with King of the Sticks.
Okay.
Send us your clips. But a few other things. It was shout out to my dude, RD2OP. He was the MVP of the MK tournament.
Nice.
He's always been like, a good player within Oklahoma, but he never really like broke out in tournaments with MK. He's always been super good at Killer Instinct. But we had no idea he was still playing, and he bopped some like big favorites within the tournament, which was like Unity and Sugar Nuts. I'm just shouting them out because they'll love it, and you should go follow them too and play games with them too. But RD beat both of them like pretty confidently, and he was playing Shao Kahn, and he got 3rd place, I think.
That's crazy, man.
Let me make sure on them. Yeah, 3rd place.
Because I've played with both of those dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're no joke.
And yeah, they're wildly good. And I remember playing against Shao Kahn, being told why Shao Kahn isn't great.
Well, he's not. Man, he made it work.
Yeah.
And then there was Cusco was there. He's from Texas. He's a really, really, really good player. I've gotten close to beating him, but then I dropped MK. And then Delta. This dude, he has been grinding MK the whole time, but we never see him. Like, he was like he was playing with us all the time, and then like he's a ghost, but then he like shows up and he got second place.
Nice.
He's a real good.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool to see him come around more often. I already kind of went in with the PC stuff, and the Blosberg things, and that's really unfortunate. But there was also a really cool Super Turbo setup. And what was cool about it is that not only did they have it on like the old like systems to play, like best systems to play on, they had the Cube TVs.
Oh, like the XL or the like these over here. Yeah,
literally
like
just like
TV,
that one.
Yeah,
just like that one, because like with that game, and even with Ultra Street Fighter 4, the standard for Ultra Street Fighter 4 was 360, because they had the red, the yellow, red, and white plugins. It's the same thing with Super Street Fighter 2. Is like that runs better. And it's more like the frames are more responsive, inputs are more responsive, so that's how they ran it.
I'm pretty sure that's just kind of how it goes still. Like, I'm pretty sure you can play anything now still on like an RGB.
Yeah. And some games are just better ran on those because that's what it was made for.
Right.
And you kind of like, if you put these games on like your ultra, like super ridiculous computer, it can actually make the game worse.
Yeah.
Because it's like trying to detail things that don't really need to be detailed, right? And it can like make your game run slow. But it was dope because not only did they have it like that, they were able to still stream it like on a big projector. So like they had that prepared. And it was just, it's always really cool to see Super Turbo. You know, it's just like, this is where we came from. It is roots, I started playing Street Fighter at Street Fighter 2 Super Turbo. Like, I just think everyone has played Super Turbo at some point. So when you still see a scene for it, it's just really cool. And then shout out to Enforcer for running that. I know he has a group, and I'm really sorry to forget that, but Enforcer is the guy that I typically know who runs it, and he's really good. And it just looked like they had a lot of fun doing so.
Nice.
And then my personal thing, the only thing, because Street Fighter V was ran very well, the only thing I personally didn't like is like there just wasn't enough setups to play outside if you weren't in the tournament,
Right.
So it's like you kind of were just sitting there waiting, and I had to buy, and then another guy that I was supposed to play, like just DQ'd himself. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Was he just like, I'm good?
Yeah, basically. And so I was kind of waiting for a minute for my first match. And my first match was literally against Chiefs. I was like, oh, great. Like, I'm going against one of the better players here, first match. So that was the only, and I just didn't feel like I was warmed up enough. So it just would have been cool to have something to train on, or be in training room with, or like go and play against somebody while you're waiting.
Right.
But all of these things can be easily fixed, and overall, like, it was a really good event, and Richard did a really good job, and it was like it was surprisingly big, for something that's been gone since COVID.
This is the first one back, right?
Since COVID, yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
And
That's
it did
awesome.
really, really well.
Good. Good. Well, cool. Well, all right, guys. Thanks for checking out the episode. We've got a few more.
Yeah, we have content. It's just not out yet.
Yeah. No, we want to make sure to be able to get this out to you on a regular basis. So I think the next episode we're gonna have is going to be about this guy, my Super Bit Dough. I'm sorry, my 8-bit Dough arcade.
Super Bit Dough.
Yeah.
Super Bit Wars probably will be the next tournament, though. Ironically.
Really, I've heard some things about one happening here in Oklahoma City next year.
Norman.
And I think the one that I've heard about is potentially in February or March. So, but yeah, if what did you say? 8? What was it?
Super Bit Wars.
Super Bit Wars. Maybe we can chat with them before that happens.
And I don't know, maybe some of you that are watching this, maybe we can get a local started at like a place run OKC. Because I know some of you guys still play here. I don't know exactly what everyone is into. I know like Tekken's still big. Street Fighter 5 is like on and off. Yeah. Like people come back and they're like, I want to play more, and then you never hear from them again.
Yeah.
But then, I feel like if we can get something going, maybe we have more people that want to play and they want to get better, especially with Street Fighter 6 coming out.
Yeah, dude. If you guys want to get something going, DM us, OKKO
We can
Fighters
make it happen
on Twitter.
We just need the peeps.
Yeah. You can email us at the same thing, OKKOfighters at gmail.com. Let us know what you want to do, because we would love to help facilitate that for sure. So there's plenty of places. There's plenty of places that need people there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll figure it out. But thanks again for checking out the episode. GG's.
GG's,
and
y'all.
we will see you next week.
Peace.